Springtrap had its initial reveal into Dead by Daylight's test servers, and it has to be said, it seems to be a huge success. It looks like Springtrap will take Dead by Daylight by storm as soon as he releases. His skid is incredibly versatile with many different build possibilities and playstyles, and let the players play however they want. During the first few days, I played relentlessly and went out and tested to find top tier builds on Springtrap, which I want to present you today. I hope you enjoy. For our first build, my absolute favorite, we have Super Haste Springtrap. Our first add-on is Celebrate Poster. This gives us and the survivor 20% haste and vault speed if they have an axe embedded in them. For our second add-on, we have Fox's Hook. In the access area of effect, we gain 10% haste for 6 seconds. And for our 4 perks, we have Furtive Chase, which gives us 10% haste and undetectable after hooking the obsession. Unbound gives us 10% haste after vaulting a window after injuring a survivor. Batteries included 7% haste next to any completed generator. And Machine Learning gives us 8% haste for 60 seconds when a compromised generator is completed. All in all, we had so much haste during this game. It was a pleasure to play, and I will definitely play this once it goes to live. Alright, we have a haste build. Time to haste it up. We have 4 haste perks with 2 add-ons that give us haste. This killers works incredibly well with haste to keep the chases short. And hopefully we can show that off. You know what? I'm gonna axe him. Time to get axed, buddy. Look at that. So now we are both 20% faster. That doesn't sound too good, but in reality, it's so hard for survivors to react anything. You see how this pallet, usually no problem for survivors, but the reaction time is just so hard to react. So yeah, definitely strongest add-on overall. And now Furtive Chase kicks, 10% haste. We throw the axe on the ground, makes it 20. And now let's go to the one camera. Let's see if we can find someone instantly. Hello. Nice. All right, so we hit her with the hatchet. And now we have the goofiest chase ever again. You know what? We're gonna break this real fast. Slowly but surely, we are following with our 20% haste. Let's see what we can do on this loop. Oh, that does not hit. I am surprised. Is this live? Does not look like it. Man, these chases look so goofy. We're so fast. So our obsession is Leon. We need to keep that in mind.
It will end soon.
Which means Leon unhooked. And there he is. Who would have thought? Close. And 10% haste. Letting us all play that. I'm going to recon my hatchet. Activate our add-on after hitting him, and we miss. Life is tragic. Okay, but I mean, we still get 10% haste, I guess. Anyway, we're hasted up all the way. Perfect. Put him on the hook. This means Furtive Chase will activate too. We also have Machine Learning and batteries. So, oh, this gen is high progress. Love to see it. You know what? I'm gonna get my hatchet. Throw it on there. Now we have 20% haste. Alright, let's see what we can do against 20% haste. Shark is not safe enough. He didn't go to the left. Oh, he stole my haste. That's toxic, man. Nice. Oh, I wanted to yoink him. Couldn't get the yoink in time. Alright, break the pallet. 30% haste from Unbound. I know where you are. I see you. I see you. There we go. He removed the hatchet himself, but we got the hits right after. And it looks like they don't want to pop the gen. They're playing around machine learning. That's really smart. thank you. Thanks a lot. I guess there aren't, and I'm gladly gonna take this. Because now we're gonna be fast. Oh! Who's in here? Who's in here? You wanna talk about it? Hello! Oh. Alright, we rolled up on the door and surprised Hattie, which means we get even more haste! I love haste! 45! Wow! Damn. This is like the most haste you could have ever gotten in that, but I swear that's right. Like this kill has haste. Everything is haste. Haste. Haste everywhere. Yeah, water window. Yep. Give me my unbound. Yep. Oh, that doesn't hit. Goddamn. That wasn't too good. I mean, you can't really win that. Because I know exactly where he is. And he still won it. Damn. He won the unwinnable! You know what's funny? Okay. The thing is, I have 20% haste because of the Hattie, right? No! No, that's toxic! Oh god. Well played. I want budget editation, man. Dude, we're still 20% faster, by the way. And these people aren't. Okay, now we lost it. Took a while. I take it. Oh, no way, man. No way. Everyone's just here. You know what? I miss. I want to orbital him. Come here. Leon! You're not as sneaky as you think you are. Time for a Scooby-Doo ass chase. Yoink. Yoink. Big fan of yoinking, personally. Big fan. Leon is dead. Oh, that's our obsession. We can get some furtive chase here. Yeah, we get close with 125%. Good, can I get my hatchet back? No joke. Let me hatchet you. It's an axe, Hens. It's an axe. Please get it to your head. Perfect. Oh, I could have yoinked though. Sure, probably yoinked. But now I can hook for furtive chase, I guess? Look at this. Meow. I mean, it's pretty stupid if you chase someone who does not have the 20% haste buff. Like, if you can ever get into that position, it's like, there's nothing the survivor can do, realistically. 20% haste is way too much. And I think that is it, isn't it?
Feel that.
Can I more you? I can. That was Haste Springtrap. That is very fun. I think I'm gonna play this build a lot.
Special.
I think I'm definitely gonna play this build a lot. Our next build is the Insta-kick Build. We have the Endo CPU inside the access area of effect. Breakable doors, generators and pallets break 25% faster. Foxy's hook also works for the access area of effect and gives us 10% haste for 6 seconds. Brutal strength adds another 20% to our break speed, while Pop Goes the Weasel and Eruption allows us to regress generators with kicks. Nowhere to Hide will then show us any survivor that is next to those generators. Alright, Insta-break Springtrap. Rawr. Let's see. So we have a bunch of add-ons that will help us have more breaking speed. As you see, let's break this wall. See how fast it is? We get 10% haste when we're in the radius. Not only that. Oh. Do we recall? Yeah, we do. We want it. Perfect. That's dramaturgy being used. But, I mean, easy enough because we can see them. Oh, let's go. Wow. If we hit someone with an axe, we can obviously see them, which enhances the ability to get to them. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be on track, right? Yeah, pretty sure it's not sure enough, I guess. All right, let's see where they are. Maybe in Maine. What do you think? Maybe in Maine. All right, let's go to the door. No. Eh, did we go to my spawn? We did, didn't we? Okay, I'll take the fast hit because it's free. Pop wouldn't have mattered much anyway. It wasn't high progress. That's okay. Okay, where are we going? Alright, I'll just use this axe and I will get 10% haste. If someone is out of range, I think that's the best way to do it with Foxy's hook. Because we're so fast. Look at this. And they were stuck on this. Foxy's hook is definitely the add-on to watch out for. One of them at least. Not the only one though. Oh, they actually did the gen where I spawned. Interesting.
Wait there.
You know what? I'll pull a surprising move. And I will go into a door, but I will not go far. And I'm being revealed. They took my haste. That is so toxic. Alright, let's just break this. Perfect. Nowhere to hide kicks in. Close, but no cigar. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's someone saving here, right? Yep. Get that hit. Recall axe. What is this champion of light shenanigans? Oh, let's go fast. Why not? No, 25%. Okay. Alright, this is the point. Yeah, nah, you're not blinding this. There's no way you're blinding this. So with 10% haste, we break that pallet in mere moments, and there's not much the survivor can do at all. Actually, it's kill instinct if you go through that. Interesting. Can probably get them exhausted too then. Alright, cool. Let's recall this. See where everyone is. I'm gonna throw my axe here, just so I can get a little bit more haste. Going off the portal. And let's go to 3 maybe. Nice. It's probably gonna be a main, right? I would imagine. Hell yes. Recall. Throw the axe. See where everyone is going. And now with nowhere to hide, I have the 10% haste. And I have the auras, and I know exactly where you are. You cannot hide from me. I am the one to scare you. I am the Springtrap. That's not how he sounds, but that's okay. Alright, very nice. Quick hook. Perfect, perfect. Oh, that's eruption. Triggering. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to 2. Harder to see for them. Oh, well, here's no, right? I think I'm gonna commit this. No. Alright, he gets away. Fair. He's enjoying my haste. Oh! Oh my god, I tunneled with that. The orbital tunnel coming out. Toxic as always. That's me. Down. That's a miss. Perfect. Get that hatchet on. Break the pallet with Brutal. And I don't think he's gonna get much distance, is he? No, not at all. Perfect. Oh, I just gave him haste. I didn't play it safe. I should have. But I can vault fast because of my add-on. Perfect. Oh, he's going all the way to the corner. But this pallet is gone, right? I'm pretty sure it is. So there's eruption going off. Nice. And now, quick hook. We're right back to action. I see the Leon, but I don't want to engage with him, I think. Well, there are a lot of survives here, though. Actually. Yeah, I'll stay 115. I think I want to go to main, see if that's being progressed again. Let's go to 2. 2, the main building. Oh, nice. We hear someone walking the generator. I'll apply this. And we see 2 people, actually. And I would expect them to play aggressive here, right? And we can probably, with our undetectable, get relatively close to them. That walks out. Dramaturgy being used. And this is, I think, where we recall the axe, right? Yep. Nice. And yoink. 1 yoink a day. Close, close. Let's get the bonus. Kick it really fast. And now Nowhere to Hide is gonna be helping us. He didn't know that he was revealed, did he? Oh! I think it's yoink time, guys. Yoink! Damn. Love the model for Springtrap. Big fan. Can we still kick this? Oh, I kicked this, actually. No, I can't! God damn it! We kicked it too much. Wow, that could have almost landed. We actually could shoot over that. Oh, you can vault faster thanks to the add-on. Nice. Too early on went. Low. Now we're 110. Make sure we hit this hatchet to get less cooldown. Now I can see his pathing exactly with the axe, and maybe no yoink fast. Okay, that's fine. I can down him. There was definitely someone there, but I don't know where exactly. Oh, they're right in front of us, but the pillar saves us. Nice. Don't tell me I can't kick this gen. I can. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my god! Oh, that will never get old. That will never ever get old in the history of ever. Love that. That's a hit. Damn, that was a crazy hit. Love that. Being revealed? That's the static noise on the camera means the survivor is looking at me through it. If they look at me long enough, then the aura will be revealed to everyone. I kind of like this, to be honest. It does seem to be very useful on average. Okay. I think you just pressed space too early. Oh god. Because the locker and the window have the same interaction button. And he mashed space before he was by the window. He walked into a locker. Unfortunately, on. Happens. That even happens to people with 12,000 hours. It is just pure satisfaction. That was the kick build. Big fan of this, honestly. Damn. It is so satisfying to use this power. So satisfying. But there are a bunch of more builds that we can try. And that's what we're gonna do. Rawr. Our next build is Surveillance Springtrap. This one is a very devious one, and it all revolves around this one add-on. Bonnie's guitar string shows us how porous generators are while we are inside a security door. This is very devious and gives us perfect information throughout the match. Streamers allows us to move through the security doors 20% faster. Hex Ruin will allow us to regress the generators, and once we tag survivors and they start healing, their generators will start regressing. Undying protects our Hex Ruin, and Pentimentos in case they start cleansing our totems. 20% slower healing and repair if we rekindle a totem. And Thrill of the Hunt makes cleansing nearly impossible because of how long it takes. Alright, so we are surveilling survivors and they will have no chance. We are going to use this add-on, and I think I'm just going to stay here until I see which gen is being repaired. We are surveilling the survivors. Do we see anything? Yeah, this gen is changing color for sure. I'm gonna go there. What? They put me on a leash. No, barely not. I aimed a little bit too low there, but I don't think they have anything here, right? I don't think they do. No, they don't. I have to go for those. I have to go for them! Okay, they didn't path that way, but I'm kind of happy with my accuracy at this point. Like, they're landing where I want them to land. But they just didn't path the way I wanted them to. Okay, that's a duo gen for sure. Good to know. I see two of them run away with Undying. Now, let's go back into the portal. I'm just gonna throw my hatchet away to become 115. I think it's better, to be honest. Okay, this is the only gen that's being that has progress. So I'm gonna go here. Wait, what? They went this way. Oh. Recall the hatchet because now we need it. Perfect. Got that hit. Throwing away the hatchet early means we are faster, by the way, in case you didn't know. Because that makes us a 115 killer. It's kind of like a little bit cheesy, but you want the hatchet when you need it, right? So you're as little time as possible in 110. That's kind of like, that's almost like, feels very FNAFy, to be honest. Oh. That gen is being pressed, we know. I'm gonna go there. This is Shack though, so this is a strong loop for sure. But they're left. Okay. Okay. Nice. That's a fast set coming through. Don't recall the hatchet too early, even though we can. It wouldn't be wise to do so. They're running, aren't they? Okay, I gave them a bunch of distance. Now they're stuck on a Tiawa, though. No, it's another one of those sides. Interesting. Nice. I heard that pathing. Even though that animal, I could hear the footsteps. Perfect. On the hook we go. And they already cleansed one of my toes, by the way. And we should act on that as fast as possible. Because now we can make it really hard for them. No. Thrill goes back up to 5 stacks. Cleansing totems is going to be incredibly slow. And on top of that, gen progress is slower. Cool. Let's go to that. We can see which gen is being progressed. This door is so close to that generator. Meaning we will always get a free hit if we go there. Tried faking us out. It didn't work. Nice. Is someone still on that? I don't think so. I think it's regressing. I'm pretty sure the main gen is regressing. Pretty sure. Hello. Please get off that totem. Oh my god, they nearly got grabbed. We were still 115, sorry. With the faster movement speed. With the axe not equipped. I always want to call it hatchet. Oh! Oh my god, I got sauced. I got absolutely monumentally sauced. Nice. We hit that one though. Undock we go. Oh. Totem gone. Was that Thrill? I think it was Thrill. So now they cleansed 2 totems. Took them quite a while. But we can still Penty one of them, which will slow down their gen progress quite a bit. And the healing speed. It's not only gen progress, to be fair. A little bit late on that throw. Nice. That's a hit. We have Killer Instinct on the shack entrance. Nice. No. No flashlighting allowed. So I'm gonna guess we should check on the main gen, right?
Go on. Scream.
Yup. Yup. We found a wild goose on that generator. And because of our add-on, I know why the other one's working. The information we're getting with this add-on is kind of insane, but I miss. You got that though? Undetectable means no red stain. It's oftentimes hard for survivors to grasp distances with undetectable. Even if you're right next to them. I also have the same problem when I play survivor, honestly. Very nice. Got that down too. You know what? I can light this totem up. It's probably gonna get cleansed fast, but it's gonna help me right now. Back to main we go. Surely the main gen is the one. Yeah, it's almost done. So the more red the gens are, the more progress they have, by the way. And I somehow missed both. That's actually pretty hard. I feel like if I would try that, then I probably wouldn't be able to, but here we are. Oh, that doesn't hit. No, he doesn't go wide. It's kind of like a guessing game if he's gonna go wide or if he's gonna hack the loop. If he hacks the loop, I can aim all the way up. No, that's too high. Hay bell too thick. What? Nice, fast hit. Clean. That's a lot of walls. Put him on the hook. And time to do some surveillance again. Let's see which gen is being first. Looks like almost none of them. Wow. I'm gonna check on this totem really fast. Nobody. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I will go back. Oh, were they on this? Yeah, they were. Okay. That's really close. Nice. Got that hit. I'll switch target. Let's break the pallet. A little bit too low. They got rid of my Penty, but I think at this point it's okay. Yep. Classic pizza cutting, and we can get a Mori. No way.
And now you are mine.
last two are Death Hook. Oh, recall. A little bit too low. Too low! That's a good one though. Nice. Yeah, too low. Yeah, my mouse sensitivity is too high for me to flick all the way up. I need like to use all my mouse pad space, right? No! That was too low. I moved too far forward. Damn, this is gonna be one of the things that you will need to master. But I want to see... Oh, how does he look frozen though?
Sorry.
Go ahead, I'll break it. I'll break it! Wait. The chem trap is gone. Oh, does the chem trap disappear if the owner dies? I did not know that. Oh, close, close. It's pretty hard to flick that accurately. There's so much skill to it. I love that. And down he goes. Let's get the last Moi. That was Surveillance Springtrap. Also a very, very cool build. Very FNAF accurate, I guess. He's just surveilling the survivors and their generator progress. And with Ruin, you can regress it, so yeah, I like this build. Our next build is Iridescent Springtrap. We have both Iridescent add-on. The first one blocks pallets and windows next to security doors that we go through for 8 seconds. And the second one, Fast Coin, gives us undetectable every single time we throw our axe. This is a very, very deadly add-on that allows us to surprise people extremely often. For our perks, we have Scourge Shock Pain Resonance to regress gens after hooking on a Scourge Shock. Eruption lets us kick gens and regress after downing survivors. Lethal makes sure we know where survivors are at the beginning of the match, and Barbecue and Chili, which lets us know where everyone is every time we hook a survivor. All right, we have 2 Eerie add-ons and we're ready to use them. We have a build that hopefully supports them a little bit, and Lethal shows us where the survivors are. I'm kind of surprised how far apart they spawn though, because in this patch they're supposedly spawning together, but that doesn't seem to be working, to be perfectly honest. No one done. Okay, now we have undetectable because we threw our hatchet away. I think I kind of confused them a little bit. I think I recalled the hatchet a little bit early there. Nice, perfect. You know what? I want to leave chase. Go back to this door. I think we might have a chance to get Sable here. I'm being spotted by the cams. They pre-left very early. Wow. Could have maybe kicked that gen, honestly. Oh, no, I don't have the chance anymore. I'm gonna throw my hatchet away to be a little bit harsher to detect for her and get rid of my red stain. Which helps more than you think, even in close loops, because red stain is a very important distance indicator for survivors, and getting rid of it on command. Don't tell me you have a flashlight. You have a flashlight! Damn. Well played. But a solid axe to the back of the back? The back of the back? To the back, I guess, would be the better word. Can get the Ada on the ground really quickly then.
You will see.
Ooh. Nice. Backflip her, so there's no chance of a pallet save. I don't want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about it! Okay, at least we got a hit. No, you better not save this. Nice. Perfect. Can you get eruption on this gen? Why the hell not? See where everyone is about. Are they going this way? They could be healing by the main gen. Wouldn't be surprised. They are. And thanks to a wombo combo, our undetectable quickly escalates the game. And that's the risky one if you're injured against the Springtrap. Things can go south very quickly. Very, very quickly. I'm going to throw my hatchet away because I want to carry faster. I'm not sure if we could carry faster, by the way. Now I'm going to get my hatchet back because I'm already caught up. Perfect. Perfect. On the hook we go. Now. There are a lot of flashlights being thrown out here. Oh, that was actually a pretty decent shot. Damn, it's so hard to hit those. But undetectable, no red stain, makes it way harder to track. I will still need to get good at the orbitals. They take a lot of practice to get the lineups right. Sure, with a lot of time and practice, we're gonna master them and they're gonna be an essential part of the kit. I didn't see anyone. I might be in the main building then. Hello, phone stable. Nice. Good throw. She even crouched, but we hit it in such a way where she's gonna get hit anyway. You are going into my basement, Sable. Can we sneak up? A little bit. Oh, there's double pallets. Great stun. Okay, I'm just gonna break this. Doesn't vault back. Ready, set. No yoink. Unlucky. Okay, quick hook. No! I saw you last second. Why do you exist? This is why we hate survivors. This is why. Nice. Got the down. Oh, I saw the kill option. No. How about you save this, huh? How about you save this, Nia?
And now you are mine.
Nice. All right, let's get eruption on this generator. Really fast and not waste any time. Let's go into the door. So the doors are not that close on this map, which is a little bit random. If you have a door that is right next to the generator and the survivor is working it, then the Eerie add-on that blocks the pallets right next to them is actually very insane. But I don't think we got the RNG for it in this game. But you will have to take my word for it. If there would be a gen here, they could not vault the window and they could not drop the pallet instantly. Oh, okay, we actually missed that, so that is terrible. But at least we made ourselves 115. They have quite a lot of distance. They are trying to combine this window. Oh, I miss. No shot. Is that actually a legit window? I think if I wouldn't have reset my bloodlust, that would have probably not worked, but they are buying lots of time for their team. Okay, if you're that close to me, then you will take a hatchet to the chin. I don't get the hit. Damn. Survivors are hard to catch. Oh, this is a really good pallet if it's run that way. She didn't go to the left. That was smart. Okay, I heard the gen here being high porous. I think I'm gonna go there. Undetectable from the EU add-on, getting us value though. Should be in hatchet range. Perfect. Oh. Are you on this? Can you use my undetectable? Yes, I can. You add on value once more. And with eruption, we can actually see the aura. Which is very significant for Springtrap. I think having auras on survivors does end up making a huge difference more often than not. Alright, let's put 8 on the hook. And eruption is off cooldown, so I can regress this generator a little bit more. Definitely a good perk for him. And it's Blast Mine. I am getting bullied. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna kick both of those gens. The 2 remaining survivors are injured. I think I'm just gonna throw my hatchet out here. Just to get undetectable from the area on. Nice. 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 Not clean enough. The arc has quite a lot of skill to it, to be honest. Mastering it is definitely a big part of it. There we go. Can I more you? I can. Let's go for it. The Nia's right there. She's honorable. Oh, look at that. Undetectable value. They ran right into us. And they're just right there. Oh my god, they get it. Oh my jeez. That was double Eerie Springtrap. Very interesting. I'm a big fan of that undetectable add-on. Our next build revolves around Thrilling Tremors, which is a perk that recently got a buff and now only has a 30-second cooldown. Eruption allows us to kick generators that are not blocked by Thrilling Tremors. Gift of Pain makes sure survivors cannot repair gens fast if they come off the hook and heal. And Nowhere to Hide shows us auras of anyone that is around the kick generator. Streamers allows us to go through security doors faster to go to the gens that are not blocked by Thrilling Tremors. And Foxy's Hook gives us movement speed and is an insane add-on that is worth running every time. Alright, so we have Thrilling Tremors, which is a really strong perk that just got buffed. And we have some perks to kind of work around that. And Thrilling is going to be our info for this game. And one thing that I think works really well with Springtrap 2 is Gift of Pain. I think that perk will aid us quite a bit. Ooh, we found someone already. That was a clean hit. Very nice. Nice! Little bit of movement. And now we can see exactly what generator is being worked on. And...
Been testing builds on Springtrap to see what would be good for getting the axe grabs more efficiently and enduring. Nemesis, game afoot and furtive chase works really well since you are always hooking obsession and constantly getting haste.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go to this gen because we know this is being worked with Thrilling Tremors. And because this door is so far away, we should be able to surprise someone, right? Yes, we almost get a grab. Not quite, but almost. Yoink! Alright, Thrilling Tremors once again. Shows us. We're gonna go here. And Gift of Pain is slowly gonna make it harder for the survivors to get gen pros overall. Didn't go for the window. Was a nice try. Let's get eruption on this generator. Nowhere to Hide also showing us exactly how to cut the Nia off. Kinda like Nowhere to Hide. Auras do really matter in chase. Okay, it should be. a kill no matter what. That axe will always land, and I don't think there's much they can do about that. Okay, I'll go to this one. Let's quickly look around. Okay, this is the only gen that's not blocked. Hopefully I can interrupt it in time. We should be able to, though. Okay, this is Gift of Pain. Coming in again. And I'll get rid of my hatchet. Now I'm 10% faster going to that gen. Just in time for the interrupt. Nice. Oh, what is that? Interesting. Oh, wow. Easy enough. There was Jonathan there. That didn't quite land, but we can get the haste. Oh, I think this is a boon, right? There were no scratch marks there. But walking out, and now Eruption is further regressing the generators. Alright. Well, I saw that correctly. Every generator is blocked here, so... I don't think they have much progress on them. Nobody around. We'll leave. Oh, no. I'm definitely hearing footsteps. Doesn't count the pallet. I thought maybe with the haste I can get a sneaky lunge in. Not high enough. This should be an easy hit. Let's get the hatchet back. Axe, not hatchet. Nice. Oh! Oh my god. Just on time. And all the gens are blocked. I think we're doing a good job. Keeping the survivors pressured. Because they're not walking gens as of right now. And with Gift of Pain, I think that even if they would, it would be hard for them. Thrilling Tremors is definitely a really, really strong perk. No, with these changes. Oh, there was an unblocked gen. Okay, I didn't look correct. There are a lot of white objects on the map, to be fair. These are the doors. So I must have missed this one. Are they healing by it? No, they're not. You know what? Where I get that haste? Meow. That must have looked bad on ping. Oh, that would have been amazing if I landed that. I take that as a compliment that you did that. Perfect. I have Thrilling Tremors up every single time I hook. Okay, make sure that we look correctly. But this is the only gen, yeah? Almost certain. Okay, I throw my hatchet away just to get some haste. And I think I will wait for Eruption real quick. Nice. Now nowhere to hide. Might be able to tell me a lot about survivor positions. Great dodge. Do you have a pallet here? You do. Patience. No, they actually went for it. Interesting. I guessed correctly. They were actually gonna vault. Oh! Oh my god, what a hit! Wow, that is so satisfying though. So satisfying when you can land those shots. That gen is not blocked. Okay, let's go there. I like the info on Thrilling Tremors quite a lot. Very straightforward, almost like a alternative to barbecue and chili. Very versatile. Nice. Land that hit. Oh, I could have grabbed them. I could have got them. If I was a little bit more patient. Yeah, I got jump scared by their existence. And throwing Tremors already have cooldown. I mean, the cooldown might as well not exist. And we're gonna go to this one, which doesn't really have a portal nearby, but that's okay. If the portal is not there nearby, we can be sure that they don't hear us coming. Damn, they finished the gen. We both get haste. Oh! Yoinkable! Wait, can you death hard that even? I wonder if that's death hardable at all. Oh, they're dead already. Oh, that's relatively early. They have light, I have 10% haste. Sounds like a deal. Tiny bit too far. That's a good prediction though. Nice. They don't make it anymore, do they? Wait, who's jump scaring Woo? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put Gift of Pain, but that was incredible. I like this build. There was a lot of pressure here on a lot of fronts, and Eruption and Thrilling Tremors worked very well together. Together with the add-on to make me go through doors faster. I liked it. I like this. This one was good. Great job. It's near as patient. I like it. Oh, that hits. Nice. I thought I launched a little bit too early, but it worked out for me. I gave a haste, and I can't get haste myself. Nice. Still get the hit. Down they go. Solid, solid. Solid performance. Wow, I'm really impressed with Thrilling Tremors, honestly. Really impressed. Oh, wait, we actually found Jonathan. Okay, we went for a shot that was a tiny bit too crazy. The hatch is right behind him. I don't know if you heard it. He did! What if I yank you out of hatch? Is that possible? No, I cannot. I cannot. Okay, he gets the hatch. But, solid build. Overall. Our next build is Jumpscare Springtrap. This one shows us the aura of survivors while keeping us undetectable, them injured, and we also get a little bit of haste. Our first perk, Friends to the End, shows us the aura of the obsession for 10 seconds and makes them exposed for 20 when we hook any survivor. Next up, Furtive Chase. If we hook the obsession, we get 10% haste and undetectable for 18 seconds. Alien Instinct makes an injured survivor the furthest away oblivious and shows us the aura for 8 seconds. And lastly, Leverage makes it really hard for survivors to heal once coming off the hook to make sure they stay injured, and we get value for Alien Instinct. Fast Coin keeps us undetectable every time we throw an axe, and Foxy's Hook gives us movement speed so we can travel the map fast. A very deadly build that I enjoyed thoroughly. Alright, jump scare time. We have a build that hopefully allows us to surprise survivors and jump scare them. We want to play a little bit hit and runny, I think. Hit and runny. I don't know if that's a word. Yeah, we have undetectable, we have a lot of tracking, and all together, hopefully that makes a great package for us to surprise survivors. We have add-ons that allow us to... No way! Yo, bro, that's my door. Okay, you can't be there. Sorry. It's not a thing. Can't do that. Ooh, okay. This is Friends to the End. Can we get a one-shot? No, I don't think we're on time. You know what? I'm gonna hatchet this because obviously he doesn't want to get one-shot by man one, so he's definitely gonna drop that pallet. Now I get the free hatchet hit. That works out for me too. Nice. This killer is so strong in chase though. Really, really strong. And now, furtive action is gonna kick in. We're gonna get info on 2 people and we're gonna get undetectable in chase. So, okay. So that healing through leverage, this is why we have it, by the way. It's gonna slow down the heal and hopefully they will still be there by the time we are done with this. Nice. Because I didn't want to tell. I mean, actually, I should have gone for the Nia to get furtive again, but I don't want to be that guy. Who's there, my viewers? My dear viewers? Don't want to lose them all. Okay, I gave them 10% haste, but I got it too. So I think we can get that, right? Yes! I think Jay is Brazilian, so... Yeah, they're playing on ping. Sorry, Jay.
You go.
Yo! Oh. Can we do anything here? I do wonder. We can! Perfect! So with the killer instinct, it's so easy. We don't have a red stain, so we cannot be spotted through the walls. There were so many things working for us in that moment. Our add-ons, our build, everything works out. And this is actually working very well. I like it, I like it. So now we know where Jay is, and Emerald is also in the very same area. Oh. Too short, but we're gonna get the haste. That's good. We're gonna throw it out there anyway to get fast. To catch back up. Oh, not quite a hit. Now they're gonna go through the haste. No, 125%. Oh, they got the window. I made myself 110 by recalling, but I think I did that maybe a little bit too early. No, we are fine. We are fine. We can just throw the hatchet and the cycle continues. More furtive. Furtive! Hell yeah! And that on this generator. Tori became the obsession. She did not get the haste. That's perfect because now I get a free hit. Not even finesse can help you there. Oh, imagine that was so close. Almost perfect. Now we have undetectable thanks to the Eerie add-on and their haste. I should have walked into that. My bad. Oh, they don't even look haste. No, I don't think they had haste, even though I kill instinct. Interesting. Okay. No, the flashlight safe. Unfortunate. Quite the setback. They do not loop the good window though. Oh, I threw over them. That's my bad. Perfect. Nice. Perfect, perfect. Okay, with furtive, we're gonna be able to roll up relatively fast here. Are they on the stage? Yeah, they saw me, right? Surely. Hello. Wow, they're oblivious though. Thanks to Alien Instinct. Making them an easy target. I don't know if I can hit that. I'm gonna recall my axe and miss. Wow. Great job. Well, that was not ideal at all. Okay, now I get 10% haste from my add-on. That's hopefully gonna make it a little bit easier. They have no scratch marks, interestingly enough. And I'm being spotted through the cameras. Nice. Alright, put him on the hook. Oh, another flashlight save. Great play by this was. Well done. Don't want to recall my hatchet. I lost a lot of momentum. This is Shadow Step, actually. Okay, I got that. Alright, revenge. The survivors are surviving right now. Alright, on the hook we go. Oh, I didn't get the... Okay. I was about to say, I did not get the haste from that. But here I am. Okay, they can drop that. Pretty freely. Not much I can do about that. Nice. Get an injury here. And we just broke that pallet, so that's gonna give us a free down. Perfect. Okay. Now we got a little bit more pressure. Wow, what a... This rock has a hook, a gen, and a door. This is the perfect rock. Oh, I'm a big fan of that rock. Okay, I think there was someone on the main building gen, if I'm not mistaken, so... Let's go to the 2. Oh, yes. Can they drop that? No, there's no pallet here. No! Yoink. Okay, this is gonna be furtive chase.
Farewell.
Ooh. That is doing the jump. I don't care. I think there's gonna be someone on this one, right? No, they're not. Okay. No! Miss aim. That was an easy shot and I missed it. The arc does need a lot of... I feel like I can still get a lot better on this. Okay. I'll use my add-on. Get 10% haste. That way we don't get W'd into oblivion. It's actually insane how fast we catch up with this. This is really the anti-W add-on. You know what? I can Mori her. I'm gonna do that. They got us. Alright, that was Jumpscare Springtrap though. Pretty decent. That was a lot of fun. Jeez. Next up, we have what I think is the strongest build you can possibly bring on Springtrap. Our first add-on, Bonnie's Guitar Strings, allows us to see the progress of every generator while inside a security door. Celebrate Poster gives us and the survivor 20% haste when there's an axe embedded in them. And for our perks, we have Corrupt Intervention, which blocks 3 generators at the start of the trial. Pop allows us to kick generators and regress their progress even more. Eruption, after we kick a generator and down another survivor, it loses some progress. And Scourge Shock Pain Resonance. Once we hook a survivor on a Scourge Shock, the most progress generator loses 20% progress. This is an absolute deadly build that makes sure the survivors can never complete the generators. Alright, we're playing the best build on Springtrap, what I perceive to be the best build at least. And it's quite a simple one. The add-ons is the 20% haste add-on and the one that gives us surveillance on every generator, which makes it so easy to know which ones are being rocked and which ones aren't. And you know what? No, wait. I just heard someone. I hear you. Hello. I didn't press on one in time. Oh. Did they actually go into this? Okay, I respect it. I'm gonna leave them now. You see any progress on them? I swear I don't. Oh. Hello. I mean, I know that there's no progress on any generator. So Corrupt is at the top, and the ones at the bottom have no progress, so... That does not hit. Okay. And the meter one. Misclick! Yoink! Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go for Painless. And the info you get from this add-on is quite stupid, honestly. I would expect us to be able to keep the gens under control for a long time. Okay, I'll go in there. Now, obviously, crops is gone. They can start working them a little bit more. And we know there's someone on this. 2, to be precise. This is a sprint burst. That's gonna give him some time and room to get away. But once he gets hit with the hatchet, we are both 20% faster, which sounds pretty good for the survivors, but in reality, it really isn't. The chases, like imagine, I don't know how to describe it, but like imagine every chase you have is like 5 times the speed, and the only thing that matters really is how long that chase is. Wow, it's the math works against survivors. So I'm gonna put that on the hook, and now we should be able to kick the generator. Perfect. And let's go back. Let's see what else is being worked on right here. Okay, this gen looks like to be 80. We can see the exact percentage based on the visuals of the generator, but it is regressing. This person went for the unhook. Good to know. Great to know, to be precise. And now we hit him. This is such a Scooby-Doo add-on, honestly. Like, these chases, they look so surreal. But yeah. This add-on, do we making quite the impact? Okay, I'm gonna throw my hatchet away just to be a little bit faster. Okay, let's go here. Who should we kick this gen? This gen, that's like to be 85% or so. Perfect information being gathered, and now I'm gonna recall my hatchet. Go here. Perfect. Now we're gonna pop it. We're gonna apply another pop, another eruption. Now we're gonna put this on the hook again, and the cycle repeats itself. Okay, we saw the Sable go into that. They're probably wanting to save. And yeah, I think these survivors are gonna have big trouble holding any progress at all. No shot. We miss. The 20% haste one? I mean, this guy is staying injured, so at least he's playing about the add-on. But... Oh, that was great back and power value. But they're not doing the gen, so I guess it works out for me anyway. That's the one thing I was a bit afraid of in that situation. That is gonna bash the gen. Bonk in the back. And background players on cooldown. And we don't have a... We don't have a hook close. That is a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna put eruption on this. I think I wanna leave. Wait, are you in the back? Yeah. The only reason I knew that is because of the crow flying up. That was not my interrupt. Yoink. Interesting. Eruption procs at the end, not at the start of that.
You will see.
You will indeed see. Oh, that's a rough miss. Okay, it doesn't matter though. I'll apply pop again on this generator. And I think I can go back to the basement because his white is also there. To be fair. Well, they get one gen done. That's already more than I would have expected. Alright, free trip to the basement. I don't think I was the only one who wanted to use the cameras. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's the freest trip you've ever gotten. Now we're about to like quadruple up on the basement. Okay, you know what? I want to let you unlock this. I'm gonna be nice today. I feel nice. Perfect.
You will submit.
Oh, that was so close. Close to glory. Wait, I just turned towards the Sable, but she's not ready for it. Okay, nice. I almost forgot she had a flashlight. Okay, back to the hook. I feel like this system of like popping gens with this add-on,
Farewell.
it's quite simple. And can we get a moi? Hell to the yes. I think this game is over at this point. I mean, we know for a fact that there's not that much going on for them. Okay, I tried to hit the orbital on Sable. I tried. Lithe on him, okay. Oh boy. Like, the funny thing is, the other survivors play in slow motion while you're speeding up your own chase. So, like, they will never get gen progress for this chase. Funny add-on concept, but I think it's, like, a little bit OP. Little bit OP. Because there's never gonna be a long chase.
Go on.
When it's sped up like this. There you are. You want the hatch?
There.
You want a moi? Okay, I'll moi you. Let's go for it. G to the G. Whoa. Our next build revolves around Phantom Fear. This is Springtrap's best perk and shows us the aura of survivors that are looking at us within our terror radius. Not only that, but they also scream. Lethal Pursuer extends that aura read by another 2 seconds and also shows us the aura of every survivor at the start of the trial for 9. Hex Ruin allows us to regress generators without even having to kick them, and Scourgehook Pain Resonance allows us to hook survivors on Scourgehooks and regress the most porous generator. Foxy's Hook allows us to have 10% haste for 6 seconds while being in the access area of effect, and Purple Guy Drawing shows us the aura of any survivor with an axe embedded into them that performs a rushed action. This also gets buffed by Lethal Pursuer to make it even stronger. Alright, Dead Dog, we are playing with Phantom Fear. We have a build around it. This is actually one of his new perks, and honestly, in my opinion, the most interesting one. Can see if we can make this work. So anytime someone looks at us, their aura is going to be revealed to us for a few seconds. Perfect. So this perk has a little bit of a cooldown. Nice. But it will give us info throughout the match. And the few times I tried it, it was surprisingly useful, especially in chase. One thing that has to be said though, this only works if we have a terror radius. But with a 60-second cooldown, I'm pretty sure we can work around that. Let's go to 6 maybe. Ooh. You have balance landing? No, you don't. Oh. Perfect. I had haste for a little bit longer than him. That worked out. Now I can see his aura. We know exactly where he's going. Nice, perfect. The Foxy add-on, definitely one of the strongest ones you can have, and working beautifully in our favor in this situation. No, I'm not getting blinded there. Roughness on that, to be honest. Should definitely hit that hatchet. Axe, not hatchet. I'm so Huntress brained. Oh, that was a clean shot though. Redemption arc. Let's go get our undetectable back. Well, to the door too. It's quite a good door. They'll not be able to hear this one. Nice, good movement fake. Worked out for us. Try to get the sneaky injury on Dwight, but it was not supposed to be that day. Would you look at that? There was some value right there. We saw us pathing perfectly. Nice. Oh, do you have a wall key? I think I won the mic game though. Down he goes. Nice. Okay, let's put Dwight on that hook. Is that another pain resistance? Yes, it is. We didn't use it on the first hook. I remembered correctly. Okay, I wonder where the Ada is. She's definitely doing a gen somewhere. Well, I guess it's somewhere in the gallows area, right? Surely it's somewhere here. Okay, not high enough, but we got the speed boost. Oh, what? That looks so cursed. Oh. Okay. She was nowhere close to that, but I tried to protect her a little bit. Nice. Got that hit though. The killer instinct in itself is oftentimes also useful just for the mind games. What I love the most about this design is that you're encouraged to not just hold your hatchet 24/7. Because if you do that, you're playing the majority of the match 110. Which is really bad. Oh, Dwight is injured. Missed it. Nice. There we go. Put him on the hook. Kind of working out for us. We're getting a value here and there. And with 4 seconds, it does seem significant. The cooldown is a little bit high though. Has to be said. Oh, Dwight is dead already. Wow. Oh, great save. Well done. I have them come in from the back there, background player. Pretty sure. That was almost... Oh, this loop is extended. Oh, that was so close. No, it got stuck on the wagon. Almost hit the orbital on that. Oh my god, this is so satisfying. Love that. Big fan.
Wait there.
A little bit fancy, but I don't know. Like, I don't think that will ever not feel extremely great. A bit too short. I can get haste here. I think it's easy outplay. Very nice. Nice. I see the exact movement. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get some speed. And there are only 2 left. Like, I think this park is great quality of life, by the way, because if there are only 2 survivors left, it's gonna be so easy to find them. If they ever look at you, they will reveal themselves. Wait, what? Oh. We are that close. Okay. Nice. There is only Ada left, and if she ever looks at us, we'll know exactly where she is. And not looking at the killer is harder than you might think. You can run scene partner to find out. What? Perfect. And let's get one last Moi. G to the G. Next up, we have Shaman Springtrap. Springtrap works incredibly well with totems, and if we put 4 on him, it becomes really deadly. Thrill of the Hunt makes sure survivors take ages if they want to cleanse any totems. Devour Hope grants a token every time a survivor gets unhooked. Once we have 5 of them, we can kill them by our own hands. With 3 tokens, they also become exposed, and we can just summon them to down them instantly. Blood Favor blocks pallets within 32 meters after a survivor gets injured. This means they cannot use pallets after we hit them with an axe. This is very deadly and allows for 3 downs. And lastly, Hex Undying makes it even harder to get rid of these really powerful totems. Shaman time. We have a lot of totems. Okay, I'm gonna use the hatchet, less cooldown, and now Blood Favor kicks in. Oh, I don't hit that. And blocks all the pallets around. But with us missing, I don't think we can quite capitalize. But the axe is telling us exactly where he's going. That's gonna make it easy. Yoink. That's a fast down and the fast stack secured. Nice. Better late than never. Ooh. That is too far away. I don't think I can hit that. That was a good sprint bust by him. He's gonna get haste now. He's smartly going towards the hook. That is gonna deny me my Devour stack. If he chooses turn like this. Nice. Okay. Well, now we're running away from the hook again. Blood Favor blocks the pallet. He can't really use it anyway. Perfect. And the Foxy Haste making sure we get it in time. Nice. This is our second down and the second stack. I think Blood Favor is quite strong on this killer. If you hit the hatchet. With Foxy's hook, I think we can
will end soon.
Make it work no matter what, honestly. This is team partner, so we will not be able to surprise at all. Okay, they don't stay at the loop. Interesting. They leave. Nice, perfect. That's a hit, and Blood Favor blocks the pallet anyway. So she can't really play around that. And I think we're about to start one-shotting. This is where we can use our undetectable and hopefully sneak up on survivors and take them out while they're exposed from Devour Hope. And Thrill of the Hunt will make it so hard to get rid of the totems. The first one in the cleanse is going to be Undying anyway, so it is protected. I feel quite good about this. I know the game just started, but I think we're about to end it. Get that back on this one now. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'll use my hatchet. Don't think we can quite aim for the one-shot in this case. But... nice grab. The hatchet hour makes it really easy. I swear I just looked at every gen on the map, right? And I only found one survivor. How odd. This gen is high purse. Okay. Wow, at this point they know about Devour. Ooh. The 5% haste from Devour. And the fact that most people overlook, but it actually makes quite a big difference. Believe it or not. Blood Favor means there's no way they can save this. And now this is already stacked 3 and 4 and 5, so I'm about to start murdering. Fast Totem gone, but this will not help. You will need more than one. Alright, I'm just gonna throw my hatchet out there. With Foxy, I will get 10% haste, which will hopefully allow me to get an exposed attack. And exactly, in the moment they unhook now, it will be the end for Vittorio, who is going to get a Witcher skin soon. And I can't wait for that, to be honest. I mean, they have to unhook. No choice on the matter. There it is. Let's get our Moi. 5 stacks of Devour. Easy peasy. Really strong. Blood Favor and Devour together. I think it makes a lot of sense on Springtrap. Alright, I would imagine they're on this totem now, so I'll go there as fast as possible. They actually are not. Springtrap's terror rate is really small. It's only 24 meters. So even if we don't have undetectable, we usually don't have a big problem with pre-running. And to hatch it to the back, insta-kill. That's the Devour experience.
Oh no, so fun.
Oh. Nice, another one. Ah, Blood Favor still blocking the pallet. And the Devour value has been gotten.
Have claimed you.
Love that. Big fan. G to the G. That's it, actually. Heh? Wait, did they disconnect? What? Oh, the game just ended. Well, I guess we got 3. That's enough. Next up, we have the ultimate beginner build for Springtrap. Our first add-on Help Wanted add allows us to see the trajectory of our axe. This makes throwing so much easier and get used to the arc. Restaurant menu, make sure we don't have to wait too long in case we miss, by making us retrieve the axe 10% faster when it's in environment. Deadlock and Gift of Pain are pinhead perks that are becoming general very, very soon. Deadlock blocks the most porous generator whenever survivors complete a generator. You can also see the aura of that in white. Gift of Pain gives hemorrhage and mangled after hooking under Scourge Shock. And if the survivor gets healed, they get a huge speed penalty on healing and repairing until they're injured again. Phantom Fear is the strongest Springtrap perk and shows us survivors that are looking at us in our terror radius. Pop Goes the Weasel is a clown perk that allows us to kick generators and regress their progress. Alright. Time to try a build that is a bit more towards beginners. We have an add-on that shows us the arc of the hatchet and one that lets us recall faster after we miss. So that missing is not as punishing. Oh. Oh, okay, we miss. That's no problem. I'll try to not throw as fast so you can actually see the add-on that shows us the arc. Oh, what is this weird gem? Oh, Phantom Pain activates. If the survivor looks at us, then we see the aura for 2 seconds, sorry. It's a pretty nice perk, just to make sure we are always in chase. And we have 2 former pinhead perks who are about to become general perks. Damn, good prediction by him, but I think he's... No, he got another pallet. No problem though, we can recall 10% faster. Done. He got stuck. And I got auto-aimed. Who's worse now? That's the question. Perfect, we threw through that. That's why the add-on really helps. Especially in the beginning, I would definitely use that for the first 3 matches on this killer. at the very least. So we have Deadlock and Pop. That's two perks that don't necessarily look like they have a ton of synergy. But if you have Deadlock, more often than not, you will always have targets for Pop to apply. And I kind of like that. There's some synergy there. No, I don't think I'll make that, do I? Nice. We make that throw. The add-on definitely helps us there to align it. Deadlock over. It's on the bottom gen. And can we get a Gift of Pain hook? Sadly not. This is not the best map for Scourge hooks, but Gift of Pain, if you don't want a tunnel, then this is definitely one of the best bugs to have. Nice. Take that. Apply Pop. And now we see exactly where he's going. We can already line up the hatchet because of this. Barely missed though. That's no problem. It's gonna go through the portal. We can just follow up. Always keep in mind, if you want to catch up to survivors, make sure to not have your hatchet ready. Now we recall for the faster cooldown. And we miss. No! You wanna go for a crazy shot? Kinda feel like it, to be honest. Got zoning. Nice, we just blocked the pallet. Don't even have to hit it. Perfect. Oh. Wow, these survivors looked at us. They can pre-run us though. For sure. Oh, there are two though. That's a Nancy too. Haha, he doesn't know. Oh my god. You can get grabbed out of these portals. So in that situation, as a survivor, you should wait for them one attack. And the deadlock is over, so I'll go pop that gen really fast. And then hopefully get into a portal. Oh, it's already guessing. Okay. So the hatchet never returns to us unless we retrieve it. And in this case, I'm gonna wait with that until I need it to retain the 115% movement speed. And we somehow don't get the grab. That is too sad. No yoink for us. Perfect.
Go on. Scream
on. What a mood. Okay, let's go down there. Yeah, there we go. We got a yoink. Perfect. It's kind of funny. This map has portals for survivors too, but I think ours are just way better. So I'm still gonna use them. Let's go back up. We have a lot of pressure right now. I don't think we even need to apply our pop. It's also very important to say, don't be afraid to just shoot the hatchet. Because the punishment for missing is very little. And you don't want to be running around with your axe ready all the time, because then you're a 110 killer. So shooting them freely is definitely the play. Let's go to 5. Is this gen still regressing? It is. Wow. The gen regressed almost to 0. Got fast. And we found someone. This guy had no idea where we were. Perfect. Alright, where are the survivors though? That's what I'm wondering. They had no clue I was there. I split the pressure. I can recall in a second. Not quite. I mean, they can't both take the portal. Naturally. Why, Jake? Went very far apart. He looked at us. And easy one to attack. Nice. And hatches, not just small axes. I looked that up one time what the difference is. And no, I think Patches are one-wielded and axes are two-handed, if I'm not mistaken. I looked at the difference one time, but I forgot already. This chance is not even worth kicking. This poor survivor. Alright, let's more of them. They had no clue. Yeah, but this is a strong build. I think that makes a lot of sense for Springtrap as a beginner. And with Pinhead's Parks becoming general Parks, the only thing that is not a general Park is Pop, and that's from Clown. If they wouldn't go wide, I would have gotten that, actually. No! You can have it, Nancy. It's fine. No, she wants chase. The chase ends right here, Nancy. Yeah, with the add-on, it's very easy to line those shots up. Definitely helpful in the beginning. And yeah. That is Springtrap. Very deadly killer. I would definitely recommend checking him out. Honestly. Rah.